Theme song. Welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn. Everybody's inside right now, which is kind of nice. You don't often see that in the morning. Everybody's working hard here. Some clothing still missing. We've been tailoring our butts off. Some clothes are still missing. I mean, you got Jack here. Although, oh wait, who is this? Oh, this is Edmund. Does Edmund need a shirt? You know what I mean? Bit of a smoke show. Doesn't need a shirt, but we should probably make him a shirt so he doesn't get too cold. In other news, solar eclipse, no impact. Wah, because I don't have any energy. I have been working on some things offline. Nothing much, just accruing a couple of resources. And also, I just ran this power cable all the way down here, so we just need to keep doing that. And run it over to here. And then power things up. I'm trying to think, so like, this beautiful little lagoon used to have a lot of grass in it, and I should have just chopped those resources down because they were not ever going to respawn is something that I learned. They're just gone. I wish they would randomly just continue growing around there because it looked really nice, and I don't think there's a way for me to farm it. What was it? It was blade grass? No, it was, I don't think you can farm in the water is what I'm saying. I wish you could, though. Giant's grass? Yeah, no. Whatever it was, it's gone maybe entirely from the map. There's a few things here. Let's see. Has the map lost all of the starting... those grasses? That could be bad if all the grasses just slowly despawn from the map. That's weird. That's something I hadn't thought of before I started recording. Regardless, it looked really pretty, but now it's a sort of a lily pond kind of thing. And I was thinking, okay, well, what if we have some power production out there? We've just recently unlocked solar panels. We got wind turbines. We have, how many electronics do we have? 5 electronics, so we got to be careful because we have to make more. The solar panels cost 2. Scrap metal 10. Wind turbines are 25 alloys, which is quite expensive. So we can put that there. We can put them anywhere, really. We can put one here and get that power over to there to fill that battery. And then maybe we build something like this. This is what I was thinking, right? Floor, scrap metal, unfortunately, in my opinion, looks the best as it heads out over the water, right? Because it looks more like a bridge. I think that looks awesome. But then what if it's a scrap metal, small, can't talk, scrap metal walkway out to a more sustainable and abundant resource that actually, we can remake. Wooden, like, little dock right out here. And this can house our solar panel setup right in the middle of the water. I think that would look cool. And we can also add on to it as we need more. Then we run power over the distance with some little outcroppings of flooring to hold onto the poles, you know what I mean, so we can get past it. We could do the same out here, but that would just be more visually nice. Looks like it looks like the tide is really in today. Anyway, I think that would look really nice in the future once we have more resources, and I'd love to have, like, out here in the water, I would love to have my radar dish. I think today's goals should be to finish sealing off our camp, and we can do that. I think it's very doable. We have, how much, cement do we have? Like, let's even just take a look right now. Like, what do we need for cement? We need to basically go from here to here. That's, I think, the shortest expanse between the two red zones. And if that's the case, I'm pretty sure there's not another way into our camp. And then that becomes one of the cheapest and easiest ways to seal off quite a swath, if you will, of land. Now, I did want this to carry on all the way down here and then meet up with the tower. Maybe we can do that later. Just so we have a really nice, just to flex on all our, on the resources. But right now, if we're being smart about resources, it's just a small seal off right here. Anyway, that is a goal that's coming up, but really, it's the aggressive animals we have to deal with here first. We got to thin these guys out. We are just about to lose access to our railgun sniper. We have just about created the power to run this bench, at which point we can... Oops. Can't we craft weapons? We can't craft weapons here. I'm sure that was on the soldering bench, though. So we just haven't researched it yet, that's why. So what do we have? Research here. Improved solar cells could be good. Laser pistols and pulse rifles. So we're going to want to research these as soon as possible. We have to find carbon nanotubes, too. Find and produce power cells. I thought we did. No, CPU cores. Okay. So we want to get to that as soon as possible here because stuff's starting to get a little spicy. We're researching heat pumping, though, which is going to be really nice. So I think one of the things with the desert biome has been that it's really hard to... The heat fluctuates constantly all the time. Sometimes it gets super hot, super cold, blah, blah, blah. It's really it's a pain. I'm going to be honest with you, it's a pain. I want these windows here, but maybe we got to get rid of windows and just have everything sealed off inside and maintained with a series of heat pumps, because it's in the desert biome, it would just be too much work to be opening, closing, refueling constantly, and then extinguishing, and then opening the windows, and then refueling, like lighting it again. Like, it's just so much. Even me explaining it bored you. I could tell you were bored with me explaining it. So, heat pumps, that's where it's at. This looks really cool. I love the way this cabin looks, but it's like I never light that. Even during we're headed into the wet season, I'm probably still not going to light it. I might light it. I don't know. Anyway, that's all going ahead as planned. We've also researched the automated turrets, but I noticed something. You'll see I'm deconstructing this, and that's because obstructing access. They're not tall enough. You can notice the height also becomes a problem here, too. But once I move to here, where this chunk of wall is actually sitting lower, now this height becomes okay. So I need to get rid of this concrete. I have to dismantle all of this, deconstruct all of this, and then rebuild this a little taller so that we can get some turrets up here, because I think that's kind of the next phase, is I want to get 2 machine gun turrets on this as soon as possible. So as they're making their way down this trap corridor, they can just get roasted. If they come around here and roast the turrets from here, they can still be reached from the height of because it's just brick fencing. It's low-level fence. Then we'll get rid of this pole fencing at some point, too, because it's only 50 hit points. We can do better. We can double our hit points that way. So that's the plan today, but we have at least one more of these attacks with no turrets, which is not ideal. We've got 9% left on our railgun sniper, which basically gave us all of the prosperity we have here today. Let's control R. Let's bring everybody up here. Rita, you're closer, so I'm going to get you to do the... you're the first... You're going to aggro. That's your job. Also, love that they kick those doors in. So we've got a lot of traps set up here, so this should be okay. We're going to move you forward. Yes, you have a crossbow. It's not as ranged, but that's okay. We just need... Oh, sorry, Edmund, about the hypothermia. That's okay. We just need them all to... We just need to split up who's attacking. We just need them not all to attack at the same time. So we don't really need, I don't think, range for this. We just get one of them mad, maybe 2 of them mad, maybe 14 of them mad. That's fine. We can get 14 of them angry. Let's bring you around here, Rita, because it looks like they're going to continue to press the attack. Rita, let's get you up here. No, you can't get up there? Okay, well, let's pull you over here behind on this side of the traps. Traps are definitely slowing them down. Okay, they're going to go after this pole fence instead. I'm going to replace that with brick. Traps are holding them down. Everyone's getting some good archery in. A rifle doing its job. Rita, come out and let's go grab another batch of them. Oh, wait, hang on. You got to deal with this one because nobody else can get it, I guess. There we go. Oof, you reload slow, don't ya? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we are screwed if we can't get some better guns here. And I think we want laser pistols because we've done the pulse rifles before. And I believe we found with the pulse rifles that they do area damage to our own stuff as well. And they really only just pause, like they freeze the bugs. They don't necessarily do a lot of damage. I thought the pulse rifles were going to be a lot more, dangerous. All right, you're bringing a stock of 12 back to the traps. This should be good for us to manage. Honestly, before all 59 of them, like if they were all going to attack, that's going to be logistically a problem. But at this point, if we're getting little groups of them, we probably have time to come down and reset these traps even, I bet. Let's even try that. Okay, this one's going to get through to the flamethrowers maybe. Nope, we're good. All right, let's move you back out here. There we go. Okay, there's a couple here. A little spicy. That's what we're doing it. All right, head out and grab me another batch. Or should I do this? Undraft you, handle trap. Okay, let's do that. See, we've even got time to reset the traps. Oh, honestly, this is the best strategy to deal with them. Okay, now all 30 of them are attacking, so that might be a few. That's a lot. Let's go ahead and call it. That's a lot. But I suppose one thing we could do is Rita standing here, if it starts to get really bad, we could just close this. Because I think she's even... Repair, handle, metal gate. Okay. She's even ready to... We could toggle this. I think maybe I have toggled it, actually, haven't I? There we go. We could close this if it ever gets bad, because then they still have to work through 750 hit points to get through our main wall, or start walking all the way around. And that gives us time to kind of come up with a new solution. Okay, they've destroyed that bug, that gulch, or did we? Oh no, we haven't destroyed it. He's just mad. All right, we'll worry about him later. Right now, the flamethrowers have to do some of the cleanup work. One of them's gotten through. So focus on that one, please. Oh, never mind. Don't have to focus on that one. He's dead now. We almost need some flamethrowers. We should, you know what we should do is create little outcroppings where there's flamethrowers down here. Because I don't think, if they're sticking out, I don't think the bugs will attack them if they're not fighting them. So we don't have to worry about them getting destroyed halfway down the trap hallway. Yeah, okay, so we're going to add some more flamethrowers along here. I think the one attack I'm worried about that I'm not ready for yet, because we don't have our turrets up, is probably the flying attacks. We don't really have a flying attack situation yet. Alright, I'm going to undraft you and undraft you. Edmund, do you still have hypothermia? You seem like you're doing fine. I mean, you're in a good mood. Alright, and undraft you, and undraft Jack. And there we go. Another large attack, expertly divided and conquered. The red-feathered bird, some sort of vulture, I assume, is eating well tonight. This is for you. We did this for you. Okay, with these deconstructed, I can put in some flooring that I think will fit the turrets. So they need to be probably... They need to be that tall? Now I can't remember how tall the ones were before. No, I think this is the right height. I think that height is doable. Let's see if we can put a turret there. Or if it'll let me. Defense. Automated turret. Machine guns. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, there we go. So there's our double machine gun turret that we're going to build. Insufficient materials. We need another CPU core. Okay, so let's not build that one. Then we do need the ability to trigger it on and off because it's going to cost a lot of power. I forget how much they drain. Like 30, isn't it? Automated turrets. Consumes 40 power throughout the day, so that's going to be very expensive. Let's go for... what do we need here? Science, defense... oh, wait, do we not have it? No, wait, I know it's somewhere, but it's not in defense. Where is it? It's power. No? Production? I'm sure we have a proximity sensor in here somewhere. Well, we don't. So, sensor devices, that's going to be getting researched pretty soon here. Then we can do CPU assembly, probably, so we can make some more turrets. We're going to need to find carbon nanotubes, which I think means we need to get on top of our logistics enough that we can launch a hunting party and go halfway across the map to go kill some of these things. We're not going to be able to do that, though. It's kind of tricky. We're not going to be able to do that until we get a... there we are. Until we get enough weapons to make some railgun snipers. I don't want to go hunting a bug's nest with just bow and arrows and some spears. But that's sort of a chicken before the egg thing because we can't get carbon nanotubes until we get rid of one of those nests. So I'm not really sure what the solution there will be, unless we can start salvaging even further afield. Like, let's start scavenging this guy. And we can even scavenge that one if we need to. I might change the activity panel so somebody is more geared towards scavenging. But before that... let's at least get our one turret up and running, and then maybe we just run it on a switch. We could do a power switch here. Requires a wall. Where would we put this power switch? Whoa! I love this game. I love this game. I think a power switch, what we should do is put it on a power switch back at the base. There's a high likelihood that somebody is nearby here and can run a power switch off of this. So let's put it somewhere near the door, maybe, if we can. Let's put it here for now. So that's going to be the power switch that we run our turret off of. So somebody can turn that turret on, and it'll just be always on, basically. All right, so the power pole is done here. What we need to do is... how much is a lightning rod? Just 10 scrap metal. We need to get a lightning rod going so it can get on the grid. I don't know how often we're going to get hit with lightning, but let's at least have it in this area so that people don't get hurt. I think this covers the most actionable area. Put a lightning rod there, that'll give us a bit of power too. Then a wind turbine is going to cost me how much? 1 electronic. How much is this turret going to cost me? No electronics. Okay, good. So we have 5 to play with. 1. 2. So let's put that here, because that just, like, looks the best. Where would the most wind be? I wager the most wind would probably come right off the water. But, I mean, again, this is all fake. We've proven that in the last episode. It doesn't matter where you put them right now. I don't know if they're going to update that in the game, but they may update it so that these actually produce more power in certain spots, and that would be cool to see. We could get another wind turbine up somewhere. I don't know if we need lots of wind turbines. What we need is lots of solar panels. I just feel like they produce the best power because it's constant throughout the day. We just need to store it all night. Power cell generator. No, we don't need that. Solar panels can go kind of anywhere, but maybe it's 2 electronics. Maybe it's time we build this thing I was talking about. I think it's worth it. I think it's going to be cool. Let's take a look at these power poles first. If I go copy, I kind of want to go like here. I'm going to put another one here. Okay. That's going to look great. Okay, then we're going to go building. We're going to go flooring here. Scrap metal. Now, how far out can I go? What level does it need to be? So, like, there. And some scrap metal stairs. Right. There. So we got to get rid of this one here. Cancel that one. Oh, yeah, right. It's music night. Okay, great. Again, we're working on your... you know, shirt. We'll get that shirt there in a second. Okay, what if I go scrap metal? See, now that looks just great. That looks great. So that's going to be scrap metal out there. Then, let's go flooring here and have our sort of wood. Can we have it lower even? No. Okay, so it's got to be about a 6. Let's go out this way. And out this way. Okay, now, will that hold a solar panel? Yes, it will. So it needs to be a bit bigger, and I want to get a hallway in between it here. And you heard me. When I say hallway, you know what I mean. A passageway. So let's get it a little bigger here. Stop automatically going with the stairs! I just want to... If I hold shift click, will that let me... Okay, hold shift click. Okay. Hopefully I'm not using up too much wood now. It's going to yell at me about wood in a second here. Okay, here we go. This is looking a little better. So I want these looking kind of... I want to put, you know, rows like looking different directions. So like there's one. And I'm going to copy and put one here. Shooting star. Okay, great. Thank you. If you ignore those long enough, it just like forces you to look at it. I'm trying to show you a shooting star. Okay, remember to shift click. Don't just talk into the microphone there, solid content. Okay. Copy. Let's bring this one out there. Now we can have another row here. Is that wasted wood if I do? No, because we're going to want a path to walk down all the rows. And then we can go a little further out and then down here as we go. So for the time being, that's 2 of them. We don't need to construct all this. Won't worry about that now. So there we go. There's our solar panel structure coming out here. I think that's going to look awesome. I'd like to have had it more out in the middle of the water, but that's going to waste a lot of resources just trying to get out there. So we need to come up with 1 more scrap. So let's not construct that for now. And we need a little more scrap metal, but this should be enough scrap metal to get us up and running with a solar panel. And then do I need to get a power pole out there? Does it fit? Oh, it fits! Oh, that's awesome! Okay. Oh, wait, I'm thinking now. If I do this, they might not be able to walk past the power poles. So we might need to do... I know what we're going to do. We're going to do little outcroppings like so. Just like that. Just 1. Why did it go away? Why does it... Oh, the clicking! The clicking! There. Okay. There we go. Copy this one. Boom. Oh, look at that. That's going to be awesome. And then we can run little outcroppings like that to hold our power poles. Oh, that's going to look great. Okay. So that's getting built. Got to make sure these traps get handled, this gets rebuilt, and now we have one turret, which does help us be a little safer from the flying objects. I just kind of want to line this with turrets eventually as well, but we're going to have to just slowly progress our way there. Once that's all done, I'd love to transition to finishing this house off, this area, so I can roof this off, and now they can be, happily creating inside the confines of the base, which I also will need to light at some point. But let's worry about lights. This is the first episode where we're finally getting our power up and running, so, have a little patience for me, you know what I mean? Oh, Edmund, you got a shirt. Oh, that sucked. Good. I'm glad you put a shirt on. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I've got a cable, like a little extension cord running under the stairs here, and so I guess it powers stuff in this room, maybe? I'm not really sure, because this battery is not getting plugged in, or it's not on the grid, so to speak, there is a running grid now. We're getting 40. Oh, full production out of this wind turbine, which I like to see. So I'm not sure what this yellow extension cord... I also don't like it near the stairs. I really don't like... I'm going to try to deconstruct this and see if it defaults to this one then. It probably won't. I'm going to have to deconstruct both of these, aren't I? I'm going to deconstruct both of these just so I can get rid of this yellow extension cord. I want it to go under here. Oh, it does. It defaults. Okay, that's great. All right. Now we can rebuild it. Yes, I realize that's a waste of time and resources, but it's what I want. I want that yellow cord under there. That's much nicer, much cleaner looking. So then we basically just need to build this, keep this getting built out here, and run some power lines across, and then maybe back over to here, and then that's going to get us access to this battery. I kind of thought this connection would just feed the entire building, because maybe the building is wired, but I'm not really 100% sure how wiring works. So, it has to be proximity-based. So yeah, we just need to run some power lines over there, which is going to be a little tricky at this point. But I guess if we did... Okay, let's copy this, you know what I mean? Like, how far can these be from each other? They can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 away from each other. So we go like this, right? Flooring, wood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, let me build it! I forgot you double-clicked to place multiple. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you have to do... I just learned this recently. You have to do the accent. Okay, so let's go power. Oh, you can get out there? Well, all right. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Okay. Great. I didn't know you could do that. Also, it does look like there's some grasses growing out here, so maybe I was wrong about that. Wow, I didn't know you could just waddle out into the water and build there. Well, that's great to know. Oh, maybe we should have had... No, I like the look of this, but we could have had floating platforms with little, like, clusters of solar panels everywhere. That would have looked interesting. I don't know how cool it would have looked, but it would have looked something. Okay, this is for some reason not getting built. Rita, what are you up to? Equipping. Let's get you to construct this first. Oh. Uh-oh. Waiting for obstacles to be removed. Uh-oh. What obstacles are we talking about? Uh-oh. This building idea might not work. Well, I'm not sure if that construction is going to work, but we have our first turret up and running with not enough power being provided to it. It's only getting 20 power from now this this thing. So we need like 6 of these to make sure this thing powers up. And it's all there. Yeah, this is the thing. It varies between 8 or 4 out of 40 and 20 out of 40 is the most common power I find coming out of wind turbines. Really just, it bothers me. Construction floor, clearing construction site. So there's something here that's we're not meant to build out here is what I'm getting. And that's a real bummer. Let's try doing it again. Let's see. Okay, what do we got here? A fan. Oh, an air conditioner has been researched. Oh, I love it. Okay, good. Flooring. When in doubt, just try to build it again. Waiting for obstacles to be removed again. Oh. I saw something get chopped down that didn't really exist there. And we've really cleared out a lot of the lily pads, but there's just something there that we can't see. Well, unfortunately, until I can figure out what it is that's causing me to not be able to build out there, we're just going to have this little scrap metal jetty. I can also maybe take that away, I guess. I don't know. And we need to figure out how to get power around to this battery. And we also need to figure out, like, I was going to build more housing and stuff, but maybe I can't. I was envisioning, you know, building shacks and stuff out here, but I guess I maybe can't. That being said, we were able to get that out there, so there's a part of me that's like, well, can we figure out, you know, where we can and can't build? Let's like copy this. Waiting for obstacles to be removed. I don't know. There's a part of me that's just like, I really feel like this could be doable. He's tailoring. Let's have him pause tailoring and construct this wooden floor and see what we can get. You know what's more important, though, really, is like, let's start getting some sensor devices research. Okay, good. Here we go. Motion sensor. Kind of want a motion sensor like here or something. Does that make the range bigger, or does it just move it a little bit? We kind of want the sensor to be over here. And then we have to run power to it. Although we can run power to it if we put it here. My question is, if I put it here, does it get destroyed? Oh, we're out of CPUs, aren't we? CPU cores. Okay, we need more CPU cores. Lots to think about here. And now this switch is built, though. And it is on a thing. It's on a grid. This grid is not providing enough power. Let's put control circuit on... change it to 10. Alright, for now, we're going to do that. And we're going to have this guy be on active circuit 10... Inactive circuit, no inactive circuit, and we'll have it turned off. There we go. So that's going to turn that off so we can at least sort that out. We are still not providing enough power to it, so we have not solved our problem. We need to get another wind turbine. No, we need 3 wind turbines to power one of these. That's so annoying. I really want to get this air conditioner going. And we need CPU cores for that. Okay. We have a lot to do here. The first thing I need to do is get access to this battery. Can I get a power pole? I really want to put the power... Like, can I put one there? Oh, man, I was really excited about this build, but I just don't think it's going to work. Let's see if I can at least get one here. Waiting for obstacles to be removed. Sora, where are ya? Okay, finish that. I just want to see if I can't make it obstructed access. Construct wooden floor. So it was like construct wooden floor, obstructed access, or construct wooden floor in queue. She's going to go scavenge. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, I wish... Okay, if somebody else knows, feel free to leave it in the comments, like, what it is, why I can't build out on the water, or I can build for a little bit, but I can't seem to build this one here. Can't build any further out this way. It could just be a depth thing, because that is pretty close to the edge, and so is this, I guess. So it might just be a depth situation where we can't build out there. To that end, I wonder what's going to happen out here, then, when I try to seal this off. Oh, is that a dead... Oh, it's just... Oh, he's drowned. 27 scrap metal, nice. Okay, so maybe we got to focus on... Let's focus on stuff we can do. Let's build all this. 38 floor constructions. Let's bring those on. Bring that construction online. Let's double click on all these walls. Build that. And this pillar. Oh, the roofs. Okay, yeah. Let's get all these roofs. And build that. All right, we need 160 brick to complete that. And I kind of want to go wall, brick. Let's just finish this. So we got another nice room in here. The door here. There we are. So we can move them, Sora and Edmund, we can move them to a nicer room eventually. And we'll deconstruct this here. There we are. And that'll finish this. Now in the meantime, until we build another nice thing here, we can get some stairs going down here. We might build an extension down here, but what I'm seeing now is that we need to put power production here. Let's go with just some like wooden stairs for now. We'll go there. And we'll grab ourselves probably a metal door if we have an... I think what's the best... What are my best door options? Bad heat insulation, good heat insulation, awful. So we just have to go to the wooden door. So we'll get that there. And then I'd like to... You know what I'd like to do? Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. And let's put a double doorway, like a brick double doorway right here. I think that's just going to look real nice. And you know what? We're going to move you, I don't know, over into this corner for now. Move those, please. Yeah, see, there, as it cuts away, there's all these fake obstacles that need to get removed, and then they can start building. Oh, she built that real quick. So once I get those fake obstacles out of the way, I can then get in there. And it must be, maybe it's because we're in the wet season that these aren't respawning, and maybe that's what I talked about from the first episode that I couldn't see, but there's actually little spawn points down here. And if there was some way to cut them and get rid of them, that would be kind of what I want. But I don't think there is. There's no way to, there's no way for me to see those invisible things. Anyway, so we've got this built here, so now I think we can go power pole, wooden power pole, out this way. Shift click that, and that's going to get me, hopefully, my batteries plugged in here. There we go. Kind of looks nice going around the building there, and I picked that spot. We could maybe move it out one more, but it's nice and close to the building, and this, I think, is not going to look too bad. It looks a little, maybe it looks a little bad. Okay, well, let's cancel these builds and see if I can build one more out. Let's see. Okay, so that's going to work out here, and until such time as I can figure out how to build on the water, I at least want to see if I can build a little bit out into the water, like so. So we're going to get one here, one here, one here, and one here. I don't think I have the electronics for that, though, do I? I have 3, and I need so many more. So let's not build those guys. Let's at least get this solar panel up and running. So we'll have a little row of solar panels right here. And maybe in my mind, like, maybe they're built out onto the water because it's like, you know, maybe these ones, if I build them here or something and build them out this way, we can imagine the water's reflecting solar power onto them. I don't know. But anyway, there's a lot of electric cords, isn't it? Oh, well, it is what it is. Oh, just in time, we have 67 aggressive Shrieker hatchlings coming out, and they would be able to run this way. So this is, yeah, this is not good. We don't want that to be the thing that happens. We're gonna need to use whatever we have left in this railgun sniper to try to move them over to our traps. Unfortunately, we don't have enough power because, like, it's not windy. It's just raining. So there's no solar generation going on, and there's no wind. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go here, power pole, over here. Shift click that, and then let's just bring it closer to the building or something for now. Yeah, there we go. We can rearrange that later. It doesn't look as nice as when it was closer to the building, but it is what it is. Everybody's kind of sleeping right now. Edmund's not up to much. Can we get you to construct that solar panel, maybe? Oh no, all 67 of them are attacking. Control R. Everybody run. This is going to be a bad one. We need to run immediately. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Go, 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 go. We need them to path. We need to change their path over to these traps. I thought I had more time. I thought I had the ability to get... We've got 28 of electricity being produced here, so we will not get the machine gun turret. We were not able to get this solar panel up in time. So it's a question of, can we survive? We just need them to decide to turn around to try to get back to our trap. Alright, whatever we have left in that railgun sniper is about to get used, Sora. We're counting on you. Okay, they're starting to turn back. Some of them. So it's working. Let's get you over here. Who has spears, actually? Who's got a spear on them? Yeah, it sucks that the spears become useless with time. I don't like the wearing with time. I would prefer wearing with use to be the mechanic. Okay, so you're coming around that way, but they've all kind of decided to turn around. So we have to take all 67 of them on in one go. This is not going to go well for us. All right, the attack begins, and we have a turret running. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so the wind turbine is supplying just enough power to run the turret right now. They are very upset, and they're aggroing towards the tower, but I don't think they're going to do enough damage. Oh, no! 32! We just lost power. That's okay. Every so often we'll get it. Edmund is doing his best to kind of spear them a little bit and keep them off the walls behind. We still have 49 to deal with. Every so often this thing wakes up and we get a couple of shots out of it. I'll take it. Come on, turret, you can do it. Careful, Edmund, careful. Okay, the flamethrowers are making short work of the rest of them. Damaged flamethrower, that's okay. Oh man, they're getting around behind it. Okay, you gotta go back here and you gotta deal with this one. Get rid of that one. Oh, I can't believe we got the turret a little bit. That's awesome. That turret just saved our butts, I think. Come on. Okay, how long are these? These are doing okay. They'll just need some repairs after. We're down to one animal, and we did it, and nobody got injured thanks to that turret and this one wind turbine that deigned to give us enough electricity. Okay, now we can get the rest of these built. We can get this built, and we can start filling this battery up. I don't think we should do much other thing, anything else needing electricity, though, until we have figured this out. Man, I wish I could build on the water. Have I said that recently? And as soon as we got this all connected and built up and connected to the battery now needs repairs. I'm not sure if placing it inside makes it need to repair less often. I think that might be the truth, but this is actually not indoors yet, whereas we have yet to make it indoors, so we're going to have to work on that. I'm going to need to find some scrap electronics, though, soon. Hungry pests now. Okay, it's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. So we need one more electronic scrap, and we have nothing. Can we craft electronics components? What do we need for that? Silicon and metal alloys. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. 10 and 10. Doesn't make that many, but we'll get to that. We'll get to some electronic scrap so we can repair this battery, and that's going to give us a more secure life. Okay, the hungry pests appear to be invading from all directions, actually, but they can't seem to get in this way. So, oh, they're just going to eat these bugs. Okay, I'm fine with that. So we actually really only need to deal with the ones that are going to come around and eat our crops, which are going to come the long way around here. And then maybe we can just pick them off. How much do we have with this? That sniper is almost gone, and our lives are going to change after that. I know it. All right, they're going to attack. Sora, let's draft you and just blast this one while you're here. Thank you. Oh, and missed. There we are. There we go. And these ones are mostly going to get flame broiled, so that's okay. Where's the other ones? I know there's a bunch coming around. There we go. You're spotting them. You have better eyes than I do, Sora. We love you for that. We love that you're our little desert queen. Okay, move forward, see if you can spot a few more. And then we have 18 left, and they all seem to be in here and trapped. Who's not busy right now? Rita is doing some harvesting. Rita, why don't we just get you up here? Hop on that platform and deal with the rest of them. I'm not so worried about these ones here. Sora is combat 10. We've got an animal attacking. That's alright, Sora. You just get up there and deal with it. And then Sora, let's undraft you so you can go and deal with your life. I'm not too worried about these hungry pests. I think for the next thing that we should research is probably nanotubes printing so we can make our own nanotubes. Then printed components so we can make our own printed components. After that, the main resource we need to find lots of is going to be ore, so that we can make alloys. I don't think that's terrible. That could be a good way for us to go in this way, especially because I believe that ore is often recreated. Okay, wait, is somebody getting damaged right now? Oh, they're just picking off the wall because Rita can't quite get to them. Rita, you come around here then. See if you can't deal with these. I love that Rita's been standing guard for a while and is still in pretty good shape. Like, her mood is pretty good for somebody that doesn't have a lot of good clothes and only has a crossbow. Now, careful, because if they get mad at you, you're going to have to run so that the flamethrowers can help you out. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to not say things anymore because it tends to come true right away. So we have our winged attack coming in, and it's 45 aggressive flying insects. We only have one turret, but we do have, hopefully, enough power being supplied to it. We've got the battery working and hooked up, and it's full, so that should be able to supply enough power for one, maybe two turrets. Can we even build another one? Like, what do we need? More CPU cores. Well, I'm going to place it so we know we need more CPU cores, and I think we have more CPU cores being ordered up slowly. I'm going to make 4 here. Okay, good. I want to get these electronics done, though. I'm not sure why. Oh, do I need them for this, don't I? No, CPU cores. Maybe I could switch. Maybe we could do the electronics later and we could switch over. Either way, we just need Jack working around the clock on this. However, also, we need everybody to get ready because Sora is unarmed. We have left the era of the sniper rifle and are now just kind of going medieval with it. Not looking forward to how this is going to go, but we might as well find out. So, Control R, everybody. Well, I guess we could wait till it gets a little brighter. What are we down? 2 hours? I think they're going to attack any second, though. Okay, here we go. It's bright enough that we should be able to get some good buffs out of this. Edmund is awake, so we're going to have him turn this thing on. So, Edmund, you go and do that. And while that's getting done, Jack, let's wake you up. Rita, wake up. Sora, wake up. You three, head over here, because that's going to be our best chance for defending ourselves. Edmund has turned that on, so we're going to draft him, bring him over here, and get ready for our defense. Okay, I'm not really sure how this is going to work, but I'm basically going to position everybody in and around the flamethrowers, with the dream being that maybe the bugs, when they come down and land, will start getting flamed right in this little space here. So any of them that attack in the center will get sort of flamed out. And we've got one turret. It is currently active. It's consuming however much power it's consuming, 40. So let's go over here and see if we can't start to bring a few of them towards us. Okay, Edmund is hungry. He hasn't had his breakfast yet. Me neither. Looks like this one's going for it already. Oh, he decided to back off. He's trying to think about whether or not to attack. Definitely don't want him. I mean, he's very aggressive. I mean, they're all aggressive, but this could go poorly for us here. There we go. Okay, we've got 2 coming in. 6, 5. A few. They're deciding whether to attack. They have some sort of acid spit. I think I forgot that from the first game. Okay, this is dragging in a bunch of them, but the turret's definitely doing some work. I just wish it was doing more work. Okay, the acid spit has started. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That is that's bad levels of acid spit. Okay. The turret's doing a good job. Okay, one more is attacking. Jack's been injured. Damaged machine gun turret. How damaged is... Oh, that's fine. We'll be fine. Okay, Edmund's going to try to aggro a few more towards us. This is our only hope of survival, I think, is to kind of, you know, split them up as we try to do. Okay, attack that one, maybe. Oh, boy. Okay, they're all attacking. That's not ideal. This is going to get painful for our colonists, I think. But I think this is... Well, no, they're not going to come down, though, are they? So the fire things are not going to do anything. So they just need to sit here, I think, under the guidance, the protection of the turret. Hopefully the turret's going to take most of the hits. Like, we'll kind of have it tanking. Everybody else is just firing arrows blindly into the sky. 13 now. Down to 12. Oh, this is going to be bad. We're going to need some medicine after this. Rita hasn't taken any hits. That's great. Rita can do all the medical. Jack and Sora are not doing well, but I think we've made it through this. There we go. We love this turret. We love this turret. It just saved our lives, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody, go and... Yeah, you're going to be upset with your lives for a bit. Go and figure out your things. And then I think, yeah, the most important thing to do is probably come up with some CPU cores. And let's go ahead and turn off our circuit for now. This is getting built. Yeah, so we definitely need CPU cores so we can move on with our lives. Well done, everybody. Excruciating pain and a lot of mistreatments. I don't know what that means. I assume that means the treatment failed, so she has to try it again. There we go. Burn treated. Or is she mistreating, like she's got really bad bedside manner and she's like, come on, you can do better. I hope not. How are we doing? Excruciating pain. Not great. Severe pain, but we're not losing any health, really. He has cirrhosis of the liver, which I think that's from something else. That's from something else Jack likes to do. Pneumonia immunity, that's nice. Very slowly getting one burn at a time healed. Everybody else seems to be up and running. No, maybe not Sora. Sora's not doing well. Okay, so I think the rest of the day, a big chunk of this day is going to be all about healing and treating each other. Oh boy, this is not going great. Nighttime falls on the colony. People are still in pain, but mostly healed up now. Mostly their wounds are patched up. I'm going to have to make sure to stay on top of making some more first aid kits and bandages, though. Also, our meals have suffered, so we need Edmund to get right back to cooking. We have the ingredients, it's just Edmund has been somewhat busy of late. After a somewhat eventless day, which is kind of nice, so they can catch up on some logistics. I also had them close the windows, turn on these heating things. I know I've been, complaining about them, but it will be nice once we have the ability to do this electrically and more automatically. But to do that, we have to keep Jack doing all the crafting. Basically, this is his whole work area from now on, as we continue to close the roof in here. So that's going well. Rita, do we need to turn yours on? What are we? We're 4 outside, 1 degree outside, 4 indoors. Yeah, that's pretty cold. We could start that and then close your windows. There we go. So that'll get done for the next day. So during this wet season, which seems to be a little colder than usual, we can manage that. As long as you have somebody pretty high on handling, all that stuff gets dealt with pretty quickly. It's just, like I said, really annoying to keep going back and forth over it during the in this biome in particular. Jack, as if possessed by some sort of work demon, spent the entire day, didn't stop once, assembling a CPU core, so that's going to get done right away. And we have our first... Yeah, I know, I'm no Jack. Push through, you got this. Yes, crafting level 9, and we have one of our CPU cores. I think we could maybe rush... Let's see, Sora. Let's get you to finish building... Okay, now you're done. Okay, don't go to sleep. I really want you to finish building this thing. Construct machine gun turret. I feel like it's just going to pay off in the long term. So let's grab that. There we go. So we've kind of claimed the CPU core that Jack spent all day making on that turret so that it doesn't go to the air conditioner. Again, I know it would be nice to have this kitchen, this, like, you know, fridge area up and running, but I'm not worried about it right now because, you know, the food is steady, if, you know, slowly rotting, yes, but it's steady, so we don't have to worry about it right now, whereas I would love to have this turret, just for peace of mind, up and running a little quicker. I want to get easier in through there, through here. I wonder if we put like a little gate in here, if it would make it faster to get in and out of the turret area. We could put it over here or something. I wonder if you'd even notice that. Let's build that there so that they can just kind of like zip out and around as opposed to having to go down our entire kill hallway, which is only going to get longer as the days progress. There we are, another turret. Okay, wait, sorry, don't go to sleep. Because let's put it on... Oh, it's copied, so it's on control circuit 10 already. Oh, I love it. Oh, I like this too. I don't think I've noticed this before. Kills, last 10 days. 38. Another CPU core is on the way. Sora is constructing the roof, which is continuing to close in this area. That's nice. In fact, I think these are all about to become rooms in here. So it's 17, 19. Oh, it's gotten quite hot, which means, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this is going to get almost too hot. Although, never mind, it seems like a good temperature. I don't know, the temperature's all wonky. That's one of the biggest challenges, I think, with the desert biome. That and the resources. So now this has become dark, but also probably, you know, indoors. So we'll see if that lowers... I mean, I don't know how it's possible to tell if it lowers the accident rate on these batteries, but hey, it's done now. It's inside. We might get another one here, maybe a few here, although I might want to do electric smelting over here. But we now have indoor rooms. Just need to think about decorating them, so I want to go buildings, flooring... Here's the thing, I really want to do polished concrete. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really, really want to put polished concrete in here. But, like, is there any... What kind of buffs do we get, actually? Integrity. The integrity is all the same. It's really just a look. It's just a look thing and a thing that helps them not feel like they have a bad work environment. I really want to do polished concrete. Ceramic tiles. It looks too cold. Let's go ceramic tiles in here. And we're going to go wooden parquet in here, because this is kind of like a storage, you know, like our tailor shop area or whatever. Then, of course, we need the hallway to have the wooden parquet as well. So do that. And some more wooden parquet here. Hold down shift this time in case I want to place it anywhere else. Okay, no, that feels pretty good. Well, let's get some carpet in this one that's not done yet. But this is eventually going to be Sora and Edmund's room over here. And then we're going to move this out of there, and then we have a little dedicated research and comms area, because I think we have an advanced research desk to build soon, and the comms tower. So that can all go in here, so that's kind of what that room's purpose is going to be. Let's get some windows here. 1, and I think 2. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Eventually, I'd love to have a little wraparound balcony. That's the plan, right? But we have to wait, because... we got a lot of work left to do, and then I have to move this whole production area, which I kind of want to do at some point anyway, just because it's not in the best spot. I think it could go here, would be kind of a good spot for it, because it's kind of near all the storage and stuff. In fact, we could even have a door in and out here that kind of goes down to a platform where we do all of our smelting or something. That'd be kind of cool. Basically, everything I can do to make this area more efficiently gathering of resources, and then our crafting is all right next door to it. Even right now, Jack has to go all the way over here to get some supplies. So we're going to empty this out, especially if it's like things like silicon. I mean, we could do that now, if I wanted to. Here it is. There. We'll turn that off right away. So eventually it's all going to be stored in here. We can get rid of this shelving and make this area our nice common space with our kitchen. And for one of my top commenters, we'll try to do a serving hatch window right here. So it'll be a kitchen with like some windows where we can look in at what's being done in the kitchen. We'll have some, an electric stove here. A lot of big plans. A lot of big plans for that room. But mostly we just kind of want to finish out this space here and then think about what our plan is out here. You know what I might do? Thinking about this, I wonder if it's the distance. At a certain point, you just can't build because it becomes too far out into the water. So could we not maybe try to build something... Okay, let's do some exploratory building, right? We're going to build this. Then I'm going to build... What do I want to do here? Lower it down so it's the same height. Okay. So we're gonna we're building a boardwalk. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what this looks like. This could be our exploratory building, and then I don't know. Could we copy those? We could put those there. So let's see what this looks like. We're gonna build a boardwalk along here. We'll see if that gets built. This is what we're gonna do. Exploratory building. We're gonna see how much of this we can push along, and then maybe the boardwalk continues on, and it's a pathway down here or something. I don't know. Somebody did ask me if we could make pathways with the flooring. And I don't think you can, really. However, you can place down a floor first and then put flooring on that to create a path. So I think that might actually look kind of nice here, like a boardwalk built up around this area. And then it kind of becomes concrete over here for more defensive abilities. But like that could be a really good look for this space here. Nice to get this finished. I think it's time now. How much power are we producing, right? Take a look. Plus 26. Obviously, we want to build more and make more. These turrets are going to be very hungry soon, so as long as we keep an eye on that, I think we could, do a couple of, lights in the area. So, like, let's get the hallway lit somewhat dimly. Like, maybe one here. One here. How much power do they take? Light and heat. What do we got here? One. Okay, I think this is doable. Then we want one in here. Oh, that's wall mounted. So let's go with a ceiling lamp right in there. I think that's fine. Let's get one here. So we gotta have a bit of light in here. And I don't think the light gives off much heat, so we could probably stand to have a light back here or something. Just so like when they're walking around, it's really dark in there. At least they can see a little bit. And then maybe we go for the same thing. We do a little... I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? I'm installing too many lights. I mean, how many of these lights take anyway? Oh, we're already out of alloys. Oh, no. And it's 36 in here. Okay, extinguish. Sorry, Rita. Handle the brick fireplace first, otherwise you're going to die in here. There we go. Now go to sleep. There we go. That's a little better. See what I'm talking about? On, off, all the time. This is a little better. This is the area's faring a little better. And it's the middle of the night, and Jack has not even thought about going to sleep once. Cave Dweller. Yeah, we're going to work on that. Oh my goodness. Get that last CPU core done. Good. There we are. So now we're going to have this air conditioner up soon-ish. And we'll have our fridge going. We're electrified, baby. Ooh, shooting star. Thank you. Yes. We gotta go do some... I think it's because the expeditions have never really turned out that great for me. Although we probably, if by now, we would have found some more weapons. So maybe I really should go on some expeditions. That'll have to happen in the next episode, because right now it is rainy. Everyone is inside and relatively warm, though. And this has been another wonderful episode of Stranded Alien Dawn. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content.